first in this corner, coming from wherever he wakes up. He weighs in at, he's not sure, the back break king, Athan Promise. And introducing his opponent, coming from Coventry, Vermont, weighing in at 200 pounds, JobZ.
Wrestling fans, welcome back to ETWA's The Final Countdown, featuring the ETWA Heritage Championship Tournament to crown the very first ETWA Heritage Champ. We are headlong into the first round. This is the third of 4 matches. Petered along with you on the call. A pleasure to be with you, calling the action in this tournament. And of course, we've got JobZ taking on the Backbreak Kid, Athan Promise, representing the Lost Boys in a quick roll-up. It's going to take a little more than that to keep JobZ down. Same with Athan Promise, looking for a crucifix pin. And this is just the two of them kind of testing each other, letting each other know what they're capable of, and seeing what their opponents are capable of reversing or kicking out of. It's a little bit of a quote-unquote feeling out process, as we all like to say. A little test to see how with it you are, how up on it you are, and a little show of respect there by JobZ. JobZ, a long-time ETWA competitor, personality, very well known here in Vermont. Athan Promise, a relative newcomer, ever since coming in under the unofficial behest of Sonny DeFarge, having trained the Lost Boys. But Promise and Junie Underwood not showing that mean streak that DeFarge usually puts upon his students. And look at this. And reaching to the sky in order to apply that headlock. Athan Promise bringing JobZ down to a 90-degree bend just to be able to be in that headlock. And that's the disadvantage of being taller here, as Athan Promise pulling JobZ down to a position where he's uncomfortable and not used to being. However, there is the advantage, being able to use that size difference and get out of that position quick. And Athan Promise, knowing about the JobZ NATO, knew he had it scouted, ducking that back elbow as well. A big flying forearm takes JobZ down. Picks him up, brings him down. The Backbreak Kid goes to work on the lower back of JobZ. And earlier tonight, we saw Preston Douglas take out his teammate, Athan Promise's teammate, Junie Underwood, eliminated him from first round. And of course, we also saw the spoiler be defeated by Mr. Crumble. So we'll see who joins those two in the next round. Will it be JobZ, or will it be the incredibly impressive Athan Promise here, really showing up, wanting to give it his all here in the tournament? JobZ pushes him off, but waistlock, beautiful release German suplex, pulls him back away from the ropes, goes for the cover, but not enough. Main event, of course, is going to be Sonny DeFarge taking on Mullet Man in his last opportunity to try and get the title off of DeFarge. And it, of course, is a dog collar match. Make sure you stick around for that. But right now, with semi-final implications, Athan Promise wants to do a little better than his teammate did, as Junie Underwood fell to the questionable antics of Preston Douglas. But JobZ is not that kind of guy. JobZ isn't going to cheat or bend the rules or employ some questionable tactics to get the win. He's a guy who puts in the work to be able to get the win. But right now, Athan Promise is about to put him on break, on permanent leave, as he taps that spine and puts the boots right to the side of JobZ's head. Another unsuccessful pinning attempt. But continuing to make JobZ exert that effort, use up that energy just to kick out. Promise calling for quiet. And the crowd clearly behind JobZ here tonight. Didn't want to quiet down. But I see a smile on some of the faces of the crowd. They know what's going on here. They know that Athan Promise didn't do his homework. JobZ lives for this stuff, folks. This is chop therapy for him. Oh, my God. Oh, nasty stuff. Just chopping the soul out of the man. Big DDT plants Athan Promise right in the middle. JobZ now going for the cover hooks. Both legs, not enough, however. JobZ, as we've seen many times, has, I don't know, something's knocked loose in the man's head, and he loves those chops. Helps him feel better, helps him feel good, to power up, to focus his anger and rage. Big pedigree in the middle of the ring now, going for the cover. Man. JobZ, being the working man he is, has that rage pent up inside him from being ground down by the system. The proletariat always looking to be snuffed out and quieted and pushed underneath the thumb of corporate excess. But JobZ continues to do the good work, to fight the good fight. Go for that JobZ NATO again. Athan Promise once again gets out of it and gets a huge lung blower out of it from across the way. Continues the work on the back. 2 count only, but the back break can't living up to his name, as he now is eyeing up the corner. The crowd. I mean, Athan Promise, a nice guy, but this crowd is here for JobZ. Going for the cover. Athan Promise, a very talented young man, a great guy to watch in there, but JobZ is one of the most respected names in ETWA. A man who has always been honorable, always been true to his word, loyal to his friends. And there's the JobZ NATO. Round and round she goes. Athan Promise about to show us what he had for lunch. Up and down. That could be it. JobZ falls over for the cover. And that's it. JobZ advances to the next round. Hard-fought victory for the ETWA mainstay. Crowd favorite, well-respected, well-loved, going on to perhaps become the very first ETWA Heritage Champion. Stick with us, folks. Still the first round to be rounded off. More tournament matches, and of course the main event to come. Final countdown continues. I'm a slip top, the playboy, top rocket.